Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Mirra Andreeva versus Erika Andreeva for the WTA Stuttgart Open round 1 matchup. Cannot wait to get into this one. It's two sisters, two very young sisters, Erika at 20, Mirra at 17, battling it out. Should be an exciting matchup. Erika Andreeva, the older sister, actually edges the head-to-head. They've only played once last year, the backhand 1-0, where she beat her in Wuhan in pretty convincing fashion, 6-3, 6-1. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of both players in terms of how they've looked so far the last few weeks, and also potentially some key takeaways from that match as well they played, and tactically how it might end up playing out. Ultimately, I'll give you guys my prediction. Before we get into it though, remember to hit that like button, do subscribe if you're new, and do leave a rating or review if you're listening on a podcast platform. Okay, let's get into it. So, as I mentioned, 1-0 is the head-to-head in favour of Erika, and there's only 3 years between both sisters. Mirra has been in really good form recently. She's won back-to-back Masters 1000 tournaments in Dubai and Indian Wells, which is really good. Then went on to lose in the second round to Anisimova, which there's no shame in that. Anisimova's been playing some good tennis this year, some very good tennis, won a Masters 1000 tournament of her own in Qatar only earlier this year. But Mirra generally, I think, has made some great gains in her game. She's playing with great variety. She's clearly physically just got stronger and taller, and you can see that in the way that she's playing. She's playing really good tennis. She's serving bigger and bigger because of that growth. Great forehand slice rhythm changer that she has in her arsenal as well. And she transitions from defense to attack really effectively. And manages to find good angles and penetration through high topspin, ground strokes, and one of the best backhand lines in the game, in my opinion. I think it's just so good. She's a natural returner as well, so she's got a great all-round game. Really tough to combat. And you know, with her, I think a lot of it is down to the mental and shot selection, and is she doing the right things? And she managed to piece it together really nicely so far anyway this year. For Erika, though, she did a few things very well in their matchup in Wuhan, which, you know, we're talking about a match that didn't happen too long ago. We're talking about 5-6 months ago, so it's not too long. Yes, Mirra's improved since then, or the level she's playing is probably higher than then, but I think for Erika, given that she is the older sister as well, I'm sure she will have confidence that she's able to implement a similar game plan and get a similar result. Of course, that was on the hard court. This is on clay, so there may have to be some tweaks to it, but generally I think what she did was quite effective, and I imagine if she wants to get the win again, she's going to have to do something quite similar in terms of executing that type of game plan. So Erika dominated the ad-court exchange versus Mirra with effective deep backhand lobs and depth to nullify the Mirra backhand, especially the Mirra backhand line. So Mirra had to go cross. It's very difficult to hit a winner or a really effective backhand line when you're having to hit it at shoulder height, or if it's super deep and you're taking it early to dig it out at ankle height. So that was really good, I thought, from Erika. Very intelligent play, and she seems to be quite an intelligent player. Mirra's backhand line is one of, if not her best shot. So she managed to take that out of her hands, which I thought was really good. Erika also managed to frustrate Mirra by enforcing a lot of errors from her younger sister with great movement and speed laterally to defend, coupled with really good vertical movement as well to track down any shorter balls, any drop shots, and actually played some really good drop shots of her own. I think she played like someone who has played Mirra so many times, almost as if she was her sister. Hey, who knew? But on the clay in Stuttgart, I think there could be some slight tweaks. I think Mirra should be able to serve well. I know it's on clay, so it's going to be slower, but they are indoor conditions, so she should be serving a pretty high percentage. She has a really good kick serve. Her second serve as well is quite good, I would say, in terms of the spin she's able to exert on the ball. She'll need to be patient generally, I think, and choose her moments to be offensive in this match. I imagine her older sister will try to frustrate her, like she did in Wuhan, and Andreeva made a lot of errors from trying to take the ball on when she probably shouldn't have. Erika needs to execute a similar game plan, I think, which we have detailed a little bit in this preview. So I think she needs to execute that effectively, and I think she needs to play with, cut out some of the slices that she was maybe utilizing in the matchup in Wuhan on a hard court and some of the flatter ground strokes, but actually play with the really effective, really great height she had over the net and spin to ensure that she's able to stop Mirra from playing on the front foot, because I think Erika defends really well, and on clay she'll get the opportunity, but I think what she needs to try and do is get Mirra out of her comfort zone. And clearly playing her sister is not just necessarily about skill set, but it's also the mental aspect. So if Erika can really push Mirra in the early exchanges and get some success, I think that will be really key. I think Mirra, the first set could be quite important for this one, if I'm being honest. I think if Erika were to take it, I could see Mirra potentially losing in straight sets. I do see Mirra winning though. I think she'll win, but in 3 sets. I think she'll have to really fight. I think her older sister, even though she hasn't had great form recently, I mean, she hasn't done too much. She, in Charleston, lost the first round. She's come through qualifying in Stuttgart, beat Tam from Germany and Sasnovich, which was a good win as well. Lost to Inglis in the Puerto Vallarta Open. Miami, she lost in the first round. Qatar, she lost in qualifying. Abu Dhabi lost in qualifying. So, yeah, the biggest thing for her was the Australian Open, where she made the second round and lost to Haddad Mayer. So, I would go for Mirra in 3 sets. And yes, I think Erika Andreeva is going to play better than her ranking, given that she's playing against her sister. And she's also the oldest of the two. And she clearly knows how to play her, given that Wuhan experience. But for me, I think Mirra will be able to even the head-to-head. I think she'll take that experience from Wuhan, and I think given how she's been playing recently, that she'll be able to come out on top. Let me know in the comment section below what you think and why. Thanks very much, guys. Stay safe and well. We'll see you on the next video.